Wow. Hello, good afternoon. It is High Priestess Jamila. I just wanted to come and give you guys a reminder in case you may have been distracted or not paying attention. The Samhain Circle is open, and we're in full swing this week. Actually, all this week, this is like Espid week. Okay, so today is Saturday, and I figured I'd come and give you all a quick reminder. We actually started on Wednesday, the circle, and so I'm just basically doing the work, gathering the herbs, and at the end of the week of our Espid this week for the Samhain group, we will be you guys that are in the group will get a private unlisted video. Okay, you'll get a private unlisted video. And hey, I don't mean to be rude, but if you don't share the same spiritual beliefs as me, and if you don't believe in what I do, or witchcraft or shamanism, please just unsub from the channel. Okay, especially if you're from that other reality. We don't have time for that over here. Okay, you're not supposed to be here. Okay, thank you. All right. So getting back to what I was saying, yeah, it's a lot of people on YouTube that are verily, verily different and having verily, verily different experiences in life. Okay. So I'm on here to speak to my peeps that are probably of the same or similar blood or cosmic line as me. Okay. So what I wanted to tell you guys is that this week is Espid week, and basically what an Espid is it's a special. To me, it's considered to be a special event or planning that surrounds the Sabbath. And I apologize, I did not look at the calendar because I believe. Well, anyway. At the end of this, at sometime next week, because we move in silence a lot, um, and so sometime next week we are gonna be doing a ritual for the beginning of October as well, and that will complete out our Espid Week activities. So if you guys have not gotten in the Samhain Circle, uh, make sure that you visit the website. Or if you've never talked to me before, schedule a reading or a consultation. Okay. So just FYI, it is a really, really good thing to, even if you're a client, like all of my clients that have came to me in the past, like 6 months to a year, fully understand the importance of venerating spirits, the spirits that we work with. So I haven't had an issue with that, but just FYI, it's the Sabbaths are a great time to do the do veneration. Okay, yeah, don't move that, honey. The Sabbaths are a great time to do the venerations. And so I am very responsible with the work that I do. And I always make sure that the spirits that we work with are venerated. Okay. Now, what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about is the new shamanic rituals and work that is available on the website. So, what Spirit wants to do is assist a lot of you guys that are either being stalked, gang stalked, spiritually abused, oppressed, but then mainly people that are doing what we call, it's not necessarily energy vamping, but it is a type of trap type of thing, and it's really complicated to talk about. Um, but a lot of you guys that recognize what I'm saying know exactly what I'm saying. And pretty much what your spirits will do is they will lead you to me. Okay. So basically, if a lot of you guys are feeling like your energy is being harvested, you're being oppressed, you're being trapped, you're being pulled into other realities where other people are trapped, um, then you guys can come to me, because this is not just happening to people that I don't understand what you are doing, kid. What are you doing? You have just been. I see that, but honey, look, like, let me get through this live real quick. Goodness gracious. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, okay. Like I said, whoever that is in the chat room, listen, the people that you're talking about, those are slaves and puppets. So nothing that they say over here has any validity, because those people don't even control their own selves, mouths, or anything like that. Okay. And it's nothing that I can do for those people. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So I would appreciate it if you would not come in here speaking about that. It's disrespectful. I understand that that kind of disrespect is being tolerated where you are, like the stuff that you hear every day, but over here it's not tolerated. Okay. So if you want to contact me confidentially, because to be honest with you, the people that do contact me from that imprisonment, they don't typically announce it in the chat room. Okay. But we know exactly how to deal with the puppets and the puppet masters. Visit the website. If you click on Divine Services Apothecary, click on the readings tab, and you'll see all of my prices. Okay. Let me finish talking about what I wanted to talk about. Okay. Because there's some people out there that are meant to, maybe it's a destiny for them to be born and die a slave or a sacrifice, but there are other people that are not quite destined for that, that are possibly being forced into it, and they need to hear today's message from Spirit. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and delete some of these messages that you made because, you know, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay. All right. Go get, I hope that y'all get some help and get out of that situation soon. Okay. All right. Back to what I was saying. Um, it is a real thing, and we're dealing with them, confused individuals. And there's some people that they are in deep, deep denial, to where they're trapped constantly in a loop doing the same thing. A lot of you guys that are blessed enough to be able to come to me, a lot of you guys describe it as almost like Groundhog Day, or being stuck in a loop or something, or feeling as though some unseen force that sometimes they will claim it is God. But I guess it would depend on your understanding of God, or either even if you even have a connection to God. Because what I wanted to say is that one of the reasons why you guys are not able to get out of that is because you have been cut off from the crown to the root. You've been shut down. Okay. So it does take a specialized ritual, as well as expert defense, and then the correct spirits to get you out of that. Okay. So that's why a lot of you guys, the days of having a reversal candle constantly going, that's not going to work anyway. Vigils are not going to work. It's not going to work. You are literally stuck in almost like, you know how like when you think about dollhouse magic. Yeah. And it literally is that too. It literally is that. Okay. So, and so my spirits actually have a very effective ritual that will get you out of that. It's called the Ultimate Vampire Banishing Reclaim Your Destiny, reclaim your power. It's on the website. Then also, we have other rituals that will support you, such as the chakra realignment. We do work very closely with Shiva as well as Hecate on those because it is very important to know and understand how to actually have access to those powers. Okay. So the chakra realignment does a lot. It's on the website. Also, something simple that you guys can get is a cleanse. My cleanses used to be very simple. They have gotten a lot more complicated because there is a lot of divination. There's a lot of research that is done into knowing the correct herbs and the correct energies and the correct spirits that are needed to cleanse you. It's not going to always be Yamaya, okay? It's not going to always be one, Crocell. It can be another spirit, okay? It can be several spirits that you need to cleanse, that you need to cleanse yourself, because a lot of you guys, when you think about cleanse, you're thinking, oh, negative energy. Well, negative energy is still composed of spirits, okay? And a lot of those spirits can be very, very stubborn, and they just don't want to leave, and they have to be forced to leave. So sometimes, okay, all right. Hey, listen, troll. Hey, um, I have already warned y'all about this. Okay, I've already given the warning. Once I say something, I don't repeat it. Okay, go find something else better to do. All right, thank you. Okay. So anyway, guys, so some of you guys are like going through this thing to where you're feeling like you're totally being taken over, and that is some of the signs of that, okay? And it's a lot of you guys that are being gang stalked. Also, gang stalkers are actually the unfortunate victims of the oppressive paradox that they are in. So gang stalkers are like, and it's sad to say, but it's the truth. But they are in a nightmare world, and so if you guys have been stuck in that, because a lot of you guys carry that energy of purity, a lot of you guys have that, a lot of you guys are empaths, a lot of you guys are healers, and the reason why they want to pull you into that is because they need a pure vessel, and then also they need energy. Okay, so you're like a source of energy. Okay, and it kind of keeps this, their world of hurt and pain and suffering, it keeps that going. So that's why your energy is so important to them. That's why they are desperately, but desperation is not power. Okay, the energy of desperation is not actually power. It's just that's all it is desperation. There's no wisdom, it's just depravity. It's one step up from being a zombie. Okay, is what you're dealing with. And the zombies are, they don't know what to do, because every single day your gang stalkers are being controlled by a puppet master that is literally torturing them emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And what else do they have to do? They don't know what else to do, which is typically in game. Okay. Those of you that are lucky enough to contact me, because by the time you get to the point where you can't afford it, okay, because that ritual that gets you out of that is 1111. It's $1,111. I had it on sale for $888. It just went up to full price, and I do offer you guys payment arrangements on that, so you guys can contact me about that. But some of you guys literally are lucky enough to recognize it, and the reason why is because while you are existing inside of that reality, you still have your guardian angels, you still have something looking out for you, okay? Either an ancestor, a guardian angel, or something, okay? And, that's what makes it possible. Now, that's not the only type of work that I do, but a lot of my work that I do now is based around shamanism. I don't really do a whole lot of, eh, you know, I do actually do fertility work, okay? But mainly, a lot of the work that we're going to be doing for probably like the next decade is going to be freeing people from these alternative realities that are destroying their lives. Okay, so that's something that, is going to be a heavy focus for the next decade. Okay, at least. So, those of you that know what I'm talking about, if your spirit guides have told you that, because they will tell you, they'll say, hey, listen. And so your thought process is surrounding it, and you'll be thinking, if I go and tell somebody this, they're going to say I'm crazy. So literally, there's nobody around that will understand. And then, of course, what they do is they surround you with, these people that are merely there to keep you in that confusion. Okay. And so, then it's like you don't really have any real friends. Okay. Until you get out of that reality, I would not trust anybody in that reality. And there's hundreds of thousands of different, you know, um, realities that you can be pulled into. It just depends on which corporation, which group, which church. It depends on where it comes from. Okay. So you guys are more than welcome, because I've been busy the past week. Um, and it is this is mainly and primarily what my students are coming to me about, as well as my clients. So I do have openings, and you guys are welcome to visit divineservicesapothecary.com. And a lot of people say, well, how long does it take to work? Um, when I pull you out of that reality, it's pretty much done. Okay. But I think that what's difficult for people is accepting it. And then also, what makes it difficult for people is healing from it. Because, if I mean, people that have people that have dealt with that, and most of you guys have your entire life, um pretty much it's something that you're used to. I guess it would really depend on, the inner focus of your parents and what they taught you, and how you were dealing with that. Okay. So yeah, anyway, y'all are welcome to visit divineservicesapothecary.com. Okay, and schedule a confidential reading or consultation with me. All right. So let me say this before I go to that group of people over there who I will not mention your name because today we are very busy over here and we do not have the time to waste on y'all today. Okay. Um, Y'all's confusion gets worse. I want to say this to y'all. Y'all are a group of rappers, people that are sex workers. It makes no sense except for the fact that you need some spiritual guidance as to why you keep messing with me. I'm not the one for y'all. Okay? I'm not the one for y'all. In fact, y'all masters tried to trap me and it ain't going to happen. Okay? Y'all need to stop harassing spiritual people and go and focus on either your rap careers or whatever it is that you're doing, is what y'all need to do. Okay? Just because I'm in social media does not mean that you have the right to talk to me. And just because y'all are black does not mean that you're going to be allowed to intrude. Okay? Because I know y'all got that racism and colorism thing going on too, which, I'm from the Midwest, so I don't know anything about that. Okay. All right. So, anyway, to the rest of you guys that caught this message, the door is open. Come on in. And I look forward to meeting you guys. Okay. All right. I will see you guys later. Blessings. Bye bye. Have a great Saturday.